Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm doing OP06 Green Uda. I'm kind of tired of her too. Okay, I get it. I've made plenty of videos on her so far, but she gets even better in OP06, and I think she's going to be viable. And she's also probably the cheapest deck to build if you already have Uda built, so that's probably what I'm going to be going with at the moment, because I've barely been able to find any product. But anyways, let's get into it. We've got Uda Leader. When she attacks with 6,000 Dawn underneath her, she reveals the top card. If it's a film card, she gets to add it to her hand, so basically constant draw one every single turn. If they don't want to play on curve or whatever. We've got 4 kids. You are forced to attack into him when he's rested with the Dawn underneath him, and he can also rest himself in player 3 or less, which is going to be Uda more than likely. We've got 2 Usops, just because we've got plenty of 3/5s, and we just needed 1 or 2 extra to make sure that we get him when we need him, and otherwise he's just a 1k counter. We've got 4 Choppers because he's a searchable film 2k counter. That's the only reason you ever play him. Do not ever play this Chopper onto the board, please. Even against Zoro, they're just going to Marco it, for example. We've got 3 Laws and 3 Robins. I'm not sure if this like super giga combination is worth it, but basically the idea is you play Law going second on turn 1, and then for 1 Dawn the next turn, you can play Mihawk into Brook into Law into Robin into Law, and then Law can also use his effect again to go into Nami or something like that if you wanted. I don't know if that combination is worth it. Is it amazing? Yes. Does it always happen? Almost never. But may or may not be worth it. I'm still deciding, so yeah. 3 Laws, 3 Robins. We've got 4 Namis because she's a 3/5 that can search. She's like the most broken card in the deck. On play and on attack search, which is just absolutely absurd. And it's top 3 instead of top 1, so if you have to choose between the Uda and the Nami search, you always pick the Nami search because she sees more cards, unless you need to swing 6 for any particular reason. We've got 3 Robin. She plays a Film or Straw Hat crew from a cost of 2 or less from the hand. We've got 4 Brooks. He plays a Film or Straw Hat crew from a cost of 3 or less from the hand. We've got 4 Luffys. He plays a Film or Straw Hat crew with a cost of 4 or less from the hand. So basically the combo is Luffy into Brook into Robin into Law. That's like the best potential combo, but more oftentimes than not, it's much more preferred to go Luffy, Brook, Uda, or Luffy, Brook, Nami. We've got 2 Zoros. I had it at 1, but a 1-of that's not searchable is basically just a useless card in the deck in my opinion, because you're never really going to see it unless you hard mulligan for it, and yeah. We've got 4 Udas because she's a blocker, and she can also restand our film characters at the end of our turn, which is almost always going to be Luffy. I almost never expend this effect for anything other than Luffy. Almost never. We've got 4 Mihawks, which is like the new stupidest card in the game. He's a counter 2000. He's from the new starter deck, if you're wondering why you haven't pulled any. On play, if you have 2 or less characters, very important, 2 or less characters on play. So if you have 2 at the moment, then you play him, now you have 3. It doesn't work. You have to have 1 or less characters when you play him to activate his effect. So if you have 2 or less characters, play up to 1 4 cost or lower, whatever kingdom, or slash character. Now, the slash character is always going to be Brook, so then Brook can play into another character, and so on and so forth. He's also a 2k counter, which is insane. I think I already said that, though. We've got 2 0-cost events. In the perfect world, they would make this a film card eventually, but probably not going to happen. Uda's already too broken. We've got 2 backlights. I was playing 3 in OP05, but I think it's a little bit less necessary, especially with Zoro. Zoro's just going to eat the blockers anyway. So, 2 backlights. Feeling like that's pretty good ratio. We've got 4 New Genesis, which is basically just the free search card that resets your Dawn for some reason. Like, who thought of that? It's not even a purple deck or whatever. And then we've got 4 I'm Invincible, which lets you restand Uda for 3 Dawn, allowing you to attack multiple times for a lot. 12-12 is like the magic number if you're trying to end the game, basically. So that's the OP06 Uda deck. Not a ton of changes. We brought a little bit more Laws and Robins. We cut out 4-cost Zoro completely. We cut out another Usopp or 2. We put 2 Zoros in. We cut out the Izos for Mihawk. I would like to find space for another few 2k counters, but then I kind of have to cut this Law Robin engine probably. So yeah, that's the deck for now. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I think it's a really good start for OP06. So without further ado, we'll go into the gameplay. Alright, we got the mirror match. They go second, which means I'm pretty in the clear here. This is the weirdest hand ever, dude. Why do I keep trying these? It's fine though, I'll go 5 at life. Then I'll go Mihawk, Brook, Uda, pass. And you know what? I will go ahead and trash that to stay on my Brook. Why not? This seems like absurd pressure. I swing 5 life, I'll take it, no trigger. Play Nami with the effect to search into New Genesis. I top deck Kid, which is great, because I'm going to need him later. So, I'm going to swing 6, and if I top deck a 3, then I'll play Brook. I'm not going to play Brook, I'm just going to turn my board sideways then. So, we'll go ahead and go 6. 7. And I'll just go ahead and enter in there. Not gonna use the effect again. Gonna save the rest of my defense for Kid, I think. I'm pretty sure in the mirror, whoever drops Kid first just wins the game, so I think I'm gonna be good. I also get to drop Luffy first. He goes 5 into 4. Yeah, I'm not gonna protect Mihawk. He goes 5 into 5. What's his plan here? Play Brook into Nami into 1 extra Dawn to search. That's my personal guess. I'm gonna 1k. Just for the body presence, especially if he's gonna play another 2 bodies with Brook Nami plus the search. Yep, exactly what I said. He gets New Genesis again. I mean, you know. Okay, that's 2 bricks in his hand, I know then. So I need to see Luffy here really bad. Alright, cool. That was clearly too much to ask for. So, let's see here. We're gonna aggressively clear the board, I think. I need to leave 4 Dawn up. I'll start with 7 at Nami. And I draw into Backlight, which is pretty cool. If you don't let it go, there will be another 7 coming at your Nami. Okay, cool. So we'll go 6 at life. Try to get those 2Ks out of his hand. There's another one. And then we'll play Brook, Usopp, pass. Do I want to use this? No, he can die. And I've got Kid next turn. It would have been really cool to have Kid behind Luffy, but it is what it is. He's going to swing 5 and potentially search. He's probably going to search considering he's got 8 Dawn left. He draws Bartolomeo and swings 5 at my Brook. You can have my Brook. This will force him to attack into my life for the rest of the swings, and then I can get some more cards. Alright, there's Zoro, actually, which I might play, like, low-key. I'm going to counter out of this just because I want to have room to play Zoro now. He's going to play Luffy, Brook, Uda, or Luffy, Brook, Nami, or Luffy, something, something. We get the point, alright. Oh, he's digging for his... He's either digging for a Brook or something to play off the Brook, which he found with the Usopp, I'm guessing. Nope, he was just using it because, I guess. Alright, cool. Alright, so I do see Kid. The problem is Kid doesn't have, like, a ton of protection. I don't know if Kid is the way that we win this game, to be honest with you. I'm gonna swing 5 at Barto. Now I'm gonna swing 5 at Brook. Now I'm gonna swing 5 at Brook. He blocks 7. Okay, so now I could play Zoro or I could play Kid. Kid is really nasty, but I have like almost no counter in my hand to back up him, to back Kid up rather. So I don't know if that's the play. Zoro is way riskier, but it also kind of prevents him from using his Kid if he draws into one. So I don't know. I have very mixed feelings. I don't have any counter in hand. I hope he just clears my board and doesn't go for life, to be honest. Yeah, he swings 5 at life and draws a card. You can have it. Or 5 at Usopp, rather. Or, yeah, 5 at Brook, then 5 at Usopp. Now he'll be forced to swing into life, but he's probably gonna play Kid. Like 90% chance that he plays Kid. And if he does, then I think I win. He's not playing Kid for sure now. He's gonna play Luffy, if anything. 7 at life, I'll take it. Into another Uda, so now I can play Kid. Which is cool. 6 at life, I'll also take that one. Then he plays hard plays Uda and another one. Okay, hard plays two Udas. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, draw into another 2k. So I've got plenty of protection for Kid. So I think I'm gonna try to attack with Zoro twice. That's what I think I can do, and then also play Kid. So we're gonna go 5 at Nami. Do we go for board or do we just go for life 3 times? Or twice, rather. We go for board because then it's harder to attack into us, right? So we'll go 9, use card action to restand. We'll go 9. Blocks plus 2? That was greedy, but okay, I'm down. I'm gonna play Kid. Kid plays Uda. Kid gets a Dawn. Pass turn. Nah, I think I just win next turn if he doesn't do something pretty crazy. He needs like Dofi, right? Like exactly Dofi to be able to win. But can't I just set him active anyways? Activate main? You can. Okay, so he's going double I'm invincible, so block, right? I could counter out of this one. Is there a reason to? I think there's a good reason to, but what do? I think I pitch 2k plus 0 cost event and backlight. Yeah, that's game for sure, right? It's gotta be. So I'll put 1 Dawn on Kid. I should probably swing lowest to highest, right? So what? I mean, I do 5 at life, and if they take it, they lose, right? Is that how it goes? Alright, and I'll do 9 at life. So I need only 3 Dawn left, right? To activate both of Zoro's effects. I could also play Luffy, though. I don't think Luffy is... I mean, I don't think it matters too much. So yeah, I'll go ahead and play Luffy as well. I'll go 10 at life. I'll go 10 at life. And I'll play Luffy. Play Luffy and pass. That should be game no matter what, right? I don't think there's a single card that he could possibly have that wins now. And he already, like, bottom decked his Zoro from drawing it, revealing it with Uda effects, so I think I win. Zoro's also, like, the most impossible card in the game to get rid of. Also, you can just stand Zoro. Like, if he Dofi's Zoro, you just stand him up. Anyways, you just activate main, stand him up, and then you can still attack with him twice, which is absurd. So he's gonna swing 6 into Kid and draw a card. That is perfectly fine with me. He plays a Zoro of his own and passes. That's crazy, actually. Alright, well, I'm gonna swing 5. Then I'll swing 7. We'll go 9. I'll go 5. No, attack for 14, reactivate. Attack for 14, and that's gonna be game. GG to him, really good mirror match. You always want to go first in my opinion, so gonna go on to the next game. No rematch, just because I want to get some more diversity in. Alright, we've got a Yamato here. I'm gonna go first. Yuck? Question mark? I mean, I have New Genesis, I can draw twice, right? But that's like still just so bad. I'll draw pass. Nothing too crazy here. So hopefully I top deck something better. You've got 2 Dawn. I believe you either play a 2 cost or you pass. Okay, so he's gonna deploy something into his life. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna New Genesis. For Luffy, unfortunately, bottom decking by Zoro, which is cringe. I really don't like to play Uda here, but I'm gonna play Uda here. I'll go 5 at life, plus Uda, and I'll pass to you. Kind of obligated to get a blocker early against Yamato, although I could have just swung 8 and drawn a card. That probably, arguably, would have been better. That's what I usually would have done, but I'm used to playing pre-release where I needed to stick a blocker out immediately, so that's what I did. I don't feel good about it. I actually feel really terrible about it. I already feel like I lost a ton of momentum in just that single turn. And you're not going to get the blocker from me either. I think you're just going to get 1k counter. I think I can get a Brook out of my hand, but also Brook is like the best card. I think seeing 2 is fine. I'm going to take the life. I take Nami Usopp, which is pretty good. He plays Cracker, pass. I draw into Mihawk, which is really silly because now I can combo with him. And then I can also search, right? So I can swing 6, top deck, Law. Unlucky, Onami. Okay. Unfortunate. Now we'll play Mihawk, Brook, Nami, Search into another Uda. And I'll pass. He's gonna have to go for the Brook with one of his characters, otherwise he's gonna get way too overwhelmed. So hopefully that will take a little bit of heat on us off of the life, because this is annoying. Alright, so he's stacking his life again with Yordi, but he's playing 2Ks out of his hand, so his hand size is gonna be diminished in terms of 2K counter. Alright, that's definitely 9 at life. I can smell it. 9 at life with double attack. I don't care about taking this at all. Like, I will gladly and happily take that any day. Okay, so their turn is just Luffy, Brook, Uda, right? Like, really nothing else to debate about it. Do I turn my board sideways at him? He's got a potential trigger. Well, he definitely has a trigger. It's just a matter of what is the trigger, right? Do we bother hitting him right now? I don't think we do. So we'll just go Luffy, Brook, Uda for Mihawk, pass. And hopefully I find another Uda for Kid. That'd be great. If I don't, it's fine. Probably should have played Usopp with the Luffy, but I think 2 blockers is the way, just in case he has some sort of lethal that I don't see here, which he doesn't, even with Hody Jones, I think, but it's kind of scary. Yeah, I mean, there's the Hody. He's gonna draw the trigger, at least, that he put on his life, so that's cool. I don't think that was the play. I don't think you have lethal here. I think if you go for lethal here, you're so unbelievably greedy. Six at life, I'll 2k. 7 at life, I will 3k. 8 at life, I'll take it into Robin. Pass turn to me, draw a Luffy. So this is gonna be, we have to get rid of the cracker for sure, right? 5 a cracker. This cracker is dying, like whether you want it to or not, just so you know. Alright, cool. Cracker's down. I mean, we could honestly go for game, right? Let's see if he takes this 5 at life. If he takes any of my 5 at lives, I'm probably going for game. Okay, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that's game right there. No effect with Nami, just in case I still want to play Kid. We'll go 7 at life. I hope you've got Capone or a blocker on the bottom of your life. Has to be Capone, actually. Blocker doesn't do it. I've got backlight, so. Good luck. I'm gonna swing another 5. Alright, so we need to leave 2 Dawn up. So we need to leave 3. We actually need to leave 5, so we can use 3. We can swing 8, top deck, Law. Small chance that he has 9. Very small chance that he has 9. And he did not draw a Capone or a blocker, so that's going to be game. Super, 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 super greedy. There's a chance it's not game, but I doubt he's got all 2Ks, so. Yep, GG to him. Yeah, 0 in hand, so. Glad we were able to pull that one off. I knew I was going to win, even if he played Hody there, so GG. Alright, we've got an Ivankov for some reason. I'm going to go first, because I like going first. I see an absolutely incredible hand. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to draw pass. They are going to Ivankov stage, which draws one, then trashes up to 3. Interesting, interesting. Draw into Kid. This is looking great for me here. I'm going to swing 5 at life. Then I'm going to go the old Mihawk Brook Nami. Pass. Now this forces him to swing into Brook. This is such a good deck, dude. It's so dumb. Because now he's basically forced to swing into Brook, otherwise he's completely overwhelmed and he kind of just loses the game if he doesn't get rid of him, right? Is that crazy for me to think or say? Yeah, and I could counter out 8 right now. Oh, okay, well. He went 8, he was thorough. What's the 1 Dawn left for? Like Kaya or something? Perona, yeah. Perona, gonna make him draw whatever he wants the next few turns, all that good stuff. Hopefully top deck, like, I have no idea, actually. I don't know what would be good at this point. That's good. Cool. Since he has, like, no cards in his hand. What, we swing 6, 6, and 5? I guess I'll swing 5 first, and search for Robin, the only thing I can take. And we'll go 6. My god, this guy's loaded with counters right now, dude. We'll go 7, draw Brook. And we will pass. Him getting Peronas on the board was actually pretty good, because now it can swing into the Mihawk. I would probably 1k out of that just to be annoying, though. Alright, so he's doing his Ivankov stuff of trashing everything. I have no idea what this whole deck is doing. It's just like one long loop of misdirection. Like, am I playing against the opposite of Nami? Zeus. It's okay. Alright, so he's gonna swing 4 at Mihawk, which... yeah. I'm gonna counter out of it. I'm sorry, it's probably really annoying. He's gonna swing 6 at Mihawk. 7 at Nami. 7 at Mihawk. Yeah, that's a good play. That way I can't zero cost event it. Oh my god, that was fucking toxic. He just returned my Nami to my hand like that? All willy-nilly? He has no cards in his hand. It's gotta be scary. He drew Ivankov, which is also a non-counter card. Interesting. I don't have Luffy, which is very, very par for the course for me playing this deck. I don't bother swinging into Peruna. I just go for his life. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna play Nami, Uda, or sorry, wow, that was not even close. Brook, Nami, so that's gonna be 5 Dawn because of the search. So I'm gonna swing 7 plus Brook, Nami. Draw into I'm Invincible. You know what? You know what, guys? I really don't make a habit of doing this often. But... oh wait, I can't do it twice. Never mind. Okay, that was gonna be a little bit greedy. Nami effect, searches into New Genesis, gonna pass turn. And I got a whole bunch of fun stuff in my hand. So... alright, he's searching everything in his deck. Is he gonna deck out? Like, what's going on? Inazuma? That's pretty nasty. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys, so I can't really give you, my take on his plays or anything like that, but... I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna randomly end up losing here. I'll definitely take the free card. Plays Ivankov into Inazuma or Luffy or something crazy. Gonna return these to my hand. Alright, dick move, I guess, but whatever. So, he has a character with double attack now, which is kind of scary. He's got something that can swing. This is just Kid, right? Like 100%. So I'm gonna go 5 at life. He probably has to take one of these, I imagine. He probably has to take... no, it's Inazuma, if he doesn't want to. Oh, it's Nami. Okay, I can't even keep track of anything, apparently. I'm gonna play Kid. Kid plays Nami, or Uda, or whatever. And I'm gonna pass. Honestly, this combination is just so cringe. Watch him top deck his, like, Red Rock or something. This card is so cringe. Like, I feel like people are so sick of playing against it. Or maybe I'm just terrorizing my locals with it entirely too often. Like, it's gotten to the point where I don't even really enjoy playing the deck anymore. It's very good. It's one of the best decks, like 100%, but I don't really enjoy it all that much anymore. Because, I don't know, I just put this card down and then I win 90% of my games. Alright, I'm just gonna zero cost out of that one. Plays a Dofi. The Dofi potentially saves him from guaranteed lethal, so that's pretty good. Till I draw like Backlight or something, that'd be sick. Because what, I've got 5, 7, 9, 11. That's free lethal for sure. Oh, he drew 2 cards because he's Ivankov, right? Alright, cancel out everybody. Alright, so I think we're going to look for Uda. Cool. At least we find Chopper, so whatever. Now... we're going to clear his board, I think. We'll go 9 at Luffy because he's got double attack. I don't like that. Almost 0% chance he can counter out. Almost. Okay. What do we do now? I don't really want to try to end the game just because that would be pretty greedy. Like, there's no real guarantee he could draw into a trigger that could disrupt me or whatever the case may be. I think I want to get rid of this Ivankov because it's not like... yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the Ivankov, or try to at least. Alright. He's dying. Alright, I mean, every single game I ever play with this deck, I end up with like a million I'm Invincibles in my hand. It's actually crazy. Ivankov is dead, I promise. And I'm gonna pass turn. With no Uda effect. It should be game. Next turn. I mean, I don't have to end the game next turn, but I probably can end the game next turn, depending on what happens here. I don't know. I don't feel like that deck can possibly be that good if you're just, like, dumping your hand every turn. Like, I get it. He hasn't even had to take that many lives, right? But I don't know. Maybe Uda's just, like, literally the worst matchup. I could see that being the case, to be fair. I'm gonna go 5 at life. And I'm gonna go 8 at life. Or 9 at life, rather. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and... Wait a minute, I can double I'm Invincible. So 3 Dawns then. So I'll go 8 at life, draw a card. Then I'll go 8 at life. Imagine if you got to draw a card every time. That'd be so dumb. And then I'll go ahead and go 8 at life. And I will pass to you, notwithstanding my brook or anything. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to make him deck out. Okay, so he instantly passed, and now he's going to end the game. Whatever. I had that free win no matter what. He plays Kaido, bounces it to my hand. I just play another kid the next turn. Or I'm Invincible him, or whatever the case may be. There was no chance he was going to win that game, but it's unfortunate. He double-clicked on the 10 Dawn turn to end the game instantly, so we didn't get to see how it finished, but goes how it goes.